Friends, if an act is done without understanding or against the will, then the act becomes a burden to us. But an intelligent person makes difficult tasks easier. Today I'll tell you a story that if you listen to and understand properly, you can make any difficult task easy. One day, the emperor was informed by his minister about a renowned philosopher named Lao-Tzu residing in his kingdom. The minister praised Lao-Tzu's exceptional wisdom and insight, claiming that every word he spoke held the key to the truth of life. According to the minister, no one in the world could match Lao-Tzu's intellectual prowess. Hearing this, the emperor thought to himself that he must see this great person once. The emperor set out the next morning to meet Lao-Tzu. Lao-Tzu lived in a small cottage at the foot of a hill on the last frontier of the empire. Lao-Tzu's cottage was far away from the emperor's palace. All the people whom the emperor asked on the way spoke highly of Lao-Tzu. Hearing this, the emperor thought that this person must be very intelligent, educated, and influential. In the evening, when the emperor reached the cottage of Lao-Tzu, he saw a laborer working in the garden in front of the cottage. There is dirt all over his body. The emperor asked him, "Where is Lao-Tzu? I have come to meet him." The man then said to the emperor, "You go in and sit down. I am sending Lao-Tzu." As the man said, the emperor waited inside. After a while, Lao-Tzu came in front of the emperor and bowed with folded hands. The emperor was shocked to see him. He said, "You are the man I saw a while ago working in the garden in front of the cottage." Lao-Tzu humbly said, "Excuse me, Emperor. I was busy with a small task. You tell me the reason for your visit." The emperor said, "I have heard that there is no other person as wonderful as you in my kingdom. So I have come to meet you. I have come to realize self-knowledge. But you will forgive me. I can see neither a scripture nor a book or anything with you, but you seem impossibly cool. Will you tell me something about it?" Lao-Tzu said, "The right time for this conversation is early morning. You will reach here before sunrise tomorrow." That night, the emperor could not sleep. He wondered what Lao-Tzu would say. The next day, when he reached Lao-Tzu's place, he saw Lao-Tzu standing in the garden. On seeing the emperor, Lao-Tzu said to him, "Now you pour water slowly on these trees. There are 15 trees here. Water each tree slowly. But remember that you do not do anything else while watering the trees. Do not think about anything else. Let your mind be only on those plants and the water. And if any thought comes to your mind, stop immediately and water the plants again from the beginning. You will come to me when all the plants have been watered." This is the first time that the emperor got such a job. The emperor slowly watered the first tree as told by Lao-Tzu. Then he gave water to the second tree. But as soon as he went to water the third plant, he remembered his own garden. The emperor was a very intelligent person. He knew that a philosopher like Lao-Tzu would understand his state of mind. So if he tricked, Latsu would catch it right. So he again started watering from the first tree as told by Latsu. As he began to water the second plant, he remembered the river. The emperor was very upset. He went again to water the first tree. The more he tried, the more other thoughts came to his mind. He could not reach his goal at all. Morning turned to evening, but still the emperor could not reach the last tree. Finally, the emperor sat down, tired. Then Latsu went to the emperor and said, I am very pleased with your faithfulness. So I'll tell you something. When our mind is completely free from thought, we can know the true nature of the mind. And then any small task or difficult task will bring us infinite knowledge and peace. The emperor said, How is that possible? Whenever we do something, we have some thought in our mind. Then Latsu replied, You were not watering the trees. You were trying to finish your work as soon as possible. You wanted to finish watering the trees as soon as possible and talk to me. So that work became your burden. And that is why you could not even feel the moment. If you were aware of the importance of the moment or valued the time, you would have thought of that tree and the water, and then no other thought would enter your mind. The emperor said, I understand everything, but it is impossible to be stuck in that moment. Do I have to meditate alone? Latsu said, Peaceful mind is with us from the beginning. We don't need to go to a hermitage or a forest for this. First of all, focus on your breath. Then you will understand that peace is connected with our breath. So do whatever you do with your breath. Pay attention to your breath. While working, eating, walking, talking, sitting, in every step of life, pay attention to your breath. Whenever you can do this, you can bring your distracted mind to one place, and only then can you concentrate. And whenever you do something with concentration, your mind, your body, and your brain all become one and do one thing. And as a result, no other thought takes place in our mind. Then the doer and the action become one, and then we attain self-knowledge. Our breath is very mysterious. Neither does it move with the past, nor does it move with the future. It moves only with the present. So, when we focus on our breath, we also let go of our past or future and live in the present. And whenever we live in the present, no other thought will come to our mind, because the thoughts in our mind come from our past and future. Then the emperor said, How can I do two kinds of work at the same time? Either I concentrate on my breath, or I can concentrate on work. If I concentrate on breathing, my work will not be finished. And if I concentrate on work, then I can't concentrate on my breath. Wouldn't it be better if I put my full attention on my work instead of breathing? Then Latsu said, A while ago, when you were watering the trees, other thoughts kept coming into your mind. So how did you concentrate fully on your work? One must develop the habit of concentrating on the breath. We cannot work all the time, but our breath goes on all the time. So we have to focus on the breath. Once the mind is concentrated, no other thoughts come into the mind. And then your mind can do whatever you want for, as long as you want to do it. Then the task is no longer a burden. But to do this, you have to go against the world. In the world, there is competition between every human being. Everyone wants to get ahead of others and wants to finish his work quickly. And that's why he makes that work his burden. You learn to live in the moment. Friends, a thought-free mind is the culmination of meditation. And if we learn to live in the present, our minds will be free from worry. And now, a proper method to live in the present is to concentrate one's breath, and through this, we can stay present and focus on our work. Comment how you liked today's video. Thank you very much.